This is Josh. We're going to be doing a video on the 3 supplements that I'm going to be researching. So that's curcumin, vitamin C, and fish oil. So the first question would be, what are the benefits of, let's start with fish oil. What would they be?
Okay, let's take you over there and then we'll kind of discuss that a little bit more in depth.
All right.
Okay, so the benefits of fish oil, the 2 main ingredients there that are really helpful, I mean, obviously omega-3s and then your EPA and DHA. So omega-3s and fish oil in general, EPA and DHA is heart and brain health. They're good for skin. Any healthy fats are help to regulate like your bodily functions, like all of your organs need healthy fats to function. On top of that, lubricating joints. And then I would say that's a pretty good kind of overview of what it's good for.
For the people, what would be the difference between what were they?
EPA and DHA?
Yeah.
So to my knowledge, the only thing you're really looking at, EPA and DHA are 2 of the main ingredients found in fish oil. And I believe DHA is specifically to help with brain health, and then EPA is for heart health.
All right. Okay. What about vitamin C?
Okay, so vitamin C, we'll go over to that one as well. We'll break it down a little bit further for you. Okay, so for vitamin C, most people will use it to boost immune support, keep them from getting sick or to fight off a cold. But it's also, one of the big vitamins you'll also find in your multivitamins as well.
Yeah. Would you even think that vitamin C is necessary to even take as a supplement?
I think if you have a good diet and you're eating correctly, you'll have whatever you normally need, and you'll get your daily dose of vitamin C.
So if you did, you wouldn't need vitamin C.
Yeah, but I will say that it's really difficult to consume as much as you need. Oftentimes, even someone with like an impeccable diet will be deficient somewhere. So I will say that it's really useful, and even more so if you have a weak immune system or you know you're getting sick. Something like zinc and vitamin C, or like even echinacea, those help really well to kind of combat colds and things like that.
If someone has like a physical condition, would they need to take vitamin C supplements, or should they avoid them? I don't know the specific illnesses,
Yeah.
but I'm wondering if you would know any of the illnesses.
Honestly, off the top of my head, I'm not so sure. Unless they have some condition where they're like susceptible or like really sensitive. I know some people, for instance, like with iron, like they're really sensitive. They can't take an iron supplement or they don't have enough iron. So I guess it would be case to case. I'm not 100% sure.
All right. And then what would be the benefits of curcumin?
So curcumin, well actually, we don't need necessarily go into it right now, but the benefits is basically anti-inflammatory. So the whole thing with like turmeric right now, why it's such a big like superfood in some of the market, people use it for a bunch of things, but for one, turmeric, curcumin is really good for your liver health, and 2, it's a really strong anti-inflammatory, which is I think really big. A lot of people are using, ibuprofen or like over-the-counter medications, whereas turmeric or curcumin is natural and it's doing pretty much the same thing for you.
Do you know anything about how fish oil and curcumin can like come together if you take both?
So let's say someone has, if you're having joint pain or discomfort, or if you're someone who is you lift a lot of weights, you're an athlete. If you do let's say you use fish oil in conjunction with turmeric or the curcumin. Curcumin is going to bring down your inflammation and reduce the amount of pain. Let's say you're feeling joint discomfort in general, or specifically I should say, then the fish oil is going to help specifically lubricate the joints, and then you have the turmeric to combat the anti-inflammatory. So I would say with most anything, it can be accompanied with pain if you're having something going on or some injury, whatever the case may be.
They both come together.
Yeah, so they both work very well together.
What would be the negative effects of taking too much of vitamin C?
So what I have noticed, if I remember correctly, I think vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin, but I might just be totally wrong. But from what I do know, if you take too much vitamin C, at some point you'll start titrating, and you'll actually just have, how should I put it? Upset stomach, I think is like the kindest way to put it, if you're having too much. But for most vitamins, honestly, I can't remember. I think water soluble, you can't have, you can take as much as you want, and then the fat soluble ones, at some point, you kind of max out and you shouldn't take anymore.
Are there any long-term negative effects that you know of?
Not that I know of, no.
No?
No, I'm sure that if you're taking well above the recommended dosage daily, I'm sure run into some issues, like with anything. But as far as I know, not necessarily anything like sticks out.
All right. What are the negative effects you know of when it comes to fish oil?
Honestly, I can't think of any, because let's say if you were consuming like salmon, multiple days out of the week and you're getting a healthy amount of fish oil every day from it, there's not going to be any negative side effects.
What about if it's the certain type of fish oil you get? Because I heard that some have mercury or metals in them.
Yeah, so then you're getting into like people who like consume a lot of seafood. I wouldn't be so worried about like because it's mostly like tuna, I believe, and some of those fish that carry a lot of mercury. And we have like the krill oil and a few others, but I think that concern comes more when you're actually consuming the fish that has a high level of mercury and you don't want to be eating it every day. But for the most part, with the fish oils and those products, they tend to, I think, stay away from.
You can trust most supplements when it comes to fish oil.
I would say it's hard to trust anything outright, but for the most part, yeah, find it from a well-sourced place. Your GNC has everything clinically researched. I say it's pretty good.
All right. What are the negative effects when it comes to curcumin?
I don't know any negative effects when it comes to curcumin. For instance, because like turmeric has a bunch of curcumin in it, it's another food item, so you can mix it into every single meal if you wanted to, and it's not going to have any adverse side effects to you. Yeah, I would say out of the three, the only one that might have any negative effects, or the most, if any at all, might be vitamin C because it's really concentrated and you usually don't get that much. But anything like fish oil or turmeric where you can get it easily into your diet, your body's not going to respond negatively to it.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
of
all
course.
I wanted to know.
Okay.